So just to give everybody an idea, this is how my lights look right now. It's just a standard it's the standard reflector unit. I actually changed it with an LED, but overall it looks pretty good. But I'm kind of excited to see what the difference is once I install the new setup. The only thing that makes me a little bit hesitant is that I do like I guess the purest look of these lights. It's just very of the time for this car, but I really do like keeping everything looking kind of stock. But let's see, I do want some brighter lights because these just don't cut it sometimes, especially if I'm driving on open roads. But yeah, this is how my lights look. Let's see here. There you go. And let's see if we can pull these suckers out. So the first thing that you're gonna wanna do is kind of remove all the clips on the top of this bumper. Let's see if I can do this with one hand while holding a phone. So you can always keep these clips together. Try not to break them. Sometimes they all come out at once. Just go slow and be gentle. Oops, that one came out in 2 pieces, that's fine. There you go. Another one here. Oops, dropped a couple. That's okay. Once you remove them all, you can kind of keep them all in the same place just so you don't lose them. It also helps to get like one of those universal kits that come with a whole bunch of these clips. So if you ever break any or lose them, you can always just replace them. There we go. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna put all these in the same spot on the ground over here. One fell on the floor. Okay, so those are all done. And then we can remove this piece. Put that on the ground with them all. And then there's one more here. Okay. Oops. Lost one, but that's okay. That's why you get that universal kit. Now, that's what it looks like with everything removed. So basically all you have to do, there's 2 screws that I'm going to show you next that you do have to remove just on the inner fender. First thing I'll do is I'm actually going to remove these screws that hold the front bumper on. There's like a little tab that kind of pops up behind here that you can actually, it's holding the front bumper on pretty securely. So I'm just going to use this Phillips head. And I'm just going to take it off of both sides. And then once it's out enough, sometimes you can just turn it with your hand as well. So it's kind of like this. And then you can kind of pull it out from behind. So this is what it looks like once you take the screw off, but there's a little flap right behind it. You can kind of pull. If you pull the bumper out a bit, let me see. There it is. See, so it's kind of like this. There's like a little flap right here. Okay, so you can kind of just make that loose, and then you can just kind of have it hanging, and then we're gonna go do the other side. Sometimes it's loose enough you can do it by hand, or maybe I just didn't tighten it all the way last time I did this. Okay, so now that all the clips and those 2 screws are removed, what you can actually do is pull the whole front bumper straight off the car. You can kind of bend it down. So you have to pull this out. You can kind of just pull it. So this is what it looks like with the bumper folded down. Essentially, I have a few clips that are already broken here, which is why I'm able to fold it down all the way, but there are lower clips that can be removed if you really need to. Mine just happened to be broken already, so that's why it kind of folds down. On other cars, the bumper can kind of fold halfway and you can kind of reach in, but on this car, well, it's pretty easy access. The headlight unit is right here, but it's only secured by 3 bolts. So there's 1 bolt there, 1 bolt right there. So that's that one right there. and then another one right here. And then I'm gonna undo them on both sides and see if we can get them out. Yeah. Okay, so pretty happy with myself. I was able to get the headlights off on my own. This is what it kind of looks like behind. I have my signal light bulb there. That's where the connector is. Wow, it's actually really easy to take those headlights off once you have the front bumper off. But yeah, that's what it kind of looks like underneath. Let's see here. I can kind of see that I actually have access to the battery tray too. So someday maybe I'll actually do a battery upgrade. What the heck is that? Looks like some sort of bird's nest. Okay, garbage is all gone. Beautiful. All right, that should do it for this part. Let's go back upstairs and play with more lights.